scores the first bucket. Jake Crowder enters for Antetokounmpo. You got Kelly Oubre on the floor now for the Sixers, and Embiid powers his way in. Anthony Melton finding Tucker, right back to him, looking inside, and Embiid throws it down.
Defended Embiid. They're going to come with a second defender every time he puts it down.
Embiid in traffic. Little jump hook is good. Nice move by Joel Embiid. Sixers need a burst here at the end of this first half. Embiid steps into a three. Got it. Embiid can fill it up. Lopez guarding Embiid. Lets him shoot it. Embiid obliges.
But then in that first round series against Miami, played 35 minutes a game, averaged almost 24 points, and shot over 40% from three. So by the end, he was getting back into the groove.
Try to get together, understand how they're going to play him, and communicate that with others. So it's a work in progress so far.
That's a long list right there, Chris, for Nick Nurse. How about that for a start? As Maxey, Embiid, Lillard, and Giannis going to work here. Embiid knocks it down. Sixers rolling now. It's a two-point game.
Plenty of time. I'm going to let Maxey go at easily every time down the floor.
Embiid, little turnaround is good. A friendly bounce.
Embiid with the left hand, and he's going to work early on Capella.
Well, see, now in the hall.
Embiid.
Well, you know what? He likes taking the three, but he likes getting to the basket more. You see the little step back there. Oh, my goodness.
Maxey comes off the screen. Joel takes it. Capella just drove it right under the basket and laid it in. 4.5 to go in the second. 44-43. Embiid for 15. That's supremely talented.
That's too easy there.
Oh, nice move. Springer wide open in the corner. His house. Is he going to do it again? Not this time. Rebound Embiid and one. Embiid. Well, a good D by the Hawks. Got it out of his hands. But they go right back to him, and he'll settle for the jumper. Maxey back to Embiid. Tobias Harris hits the brakes. Joel from 16 rattles it in. Joel up and in. 21 points.
On these screens, if you don't help your point guard, how do you help him? How do you cover for him?
Oh, Embiid, couple of fakes. 10 seconds on the Sixers shot clock. Embiid off 1 foot. Timeout, Atlanta.
An explosive take from Lonnie Walker IV. Nets have cut it to a 1-point game. Embiid fading away, so tough.
And he knows that. And I, too, think coming into the season, a lot was expected of him, and he's still figuring those roles out.
Joel Embiid.
He's been such a key to this team.
Joel Embiid gets a running. Here's D'Anthony Melton. Embiid will try a three and knock it down. Feels like he started to get his rhythm down a little more with his shot last few games. Still coming along as Embiid, a chance for three on the Sixers' first possession. 4 to shoot. Embiid's jumper, silky. Embiid, the ball fake, the drive, can't fillet it in, but gets the follow. Plus the foul.
This has all been fun to me. I think it's worked out really nicely, and the buzz is picking up.
Nice little two-man action. Maxey and Embiid, and the 10-0 Nets run. Nets have gotten a bit sloppy in this third quarter. 7 turnovers in the quarter for Brooklyn. What a save! And the finish.
Plays for one another because of their care factor for one another.
Embiid, deep catch, the weight, and the finish. In that first half, Harris, no. Embiid, though, gives Philadelphia another chance. Embiid fading off one leg. It's just so tough.
2 and 14 to play in the first.
Another beautiful setup for Killian Hayes, who looked like he was going to shoot that basketball, but at the last moment he found an outlet
and ended up with a dunk for the Pistons. Very, very nicely done. But they lead the league in fast break points.
Foul just now on Killian. Embiid to the basket. Looks like he ran over Jalen Duren along the way.
I think he might have been held. He couldn't get two hands on the pass.
Driving and missing is Melton. Follow-up goes, though, for Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey against Marcus Sasser. A couple guys who play a little bit alike. Embiid sets the screen. Embiid to the basket, lays it up lefty and in. Pistons lead by 3. They were up 16 in the first half. Philly goes inside, and Embiid makes the Pistons pay.
Finally got him down low.
Tyrese Maxey gets a mean screen from Embiid. Embiid for 3, and it's through. Got them within striking distance. 56-48 Pistons. Embiid for the first shot of the second half, and he sticks it. Really looking for Embiid. Wrestling match with Isaiah Stewart. Embiid backs and bumps. Hook, no. Follows, no. Kept up, no. Embiid finally follows after the miss.
5-point game. Joel backing in, spinning, lays it up and in. Embiid fading. The foundation set. Masai Ujiri brings him in as the head coach, elevating him as an assistant as Joel Embiid lays it up and in.
Joel Embiid run up and down the floor. Joel Embiid early in the season, a lot of times, they're not in shape as well as they like to be, but Joel still has that. Tobias Harris doesn't get as much credit as he deserves playing with his team.
No James Harden for the 76ers. Booze ringing out for Embiid, and of course that goes back to him.
That was perfect. You couldn't play much better basketball on the offensive end than that.
Embiid goes in strong. That ends the 11-0 run. Raptors down by 8. Beverly to Embiid. And the bucket is good. He's got now 29. Maxey with it. Embiid up fake. Attacking with a left. It's just tough to handle. Embiid. Take a 3. Come out of the timeout. Do you draw that up? Precious Achiuwa makes his way to the scorer's table. Here's Embiid. And Embiid. Melton. Embiid. Just a power move going on the inside in a 4-point lead. 19 W's when trailing. At half, here's Embiid. Up fake. And he knocks it down, and it's a 1-point game. Trent Jr., Pirtle. Maxey guarded tightly by Schroeder. Harris finds Embiid. Embiid powers his way through the double. Got 15 and 9 assists. Working with Embiid is Maxey. Embiid on the inside. Got it. In the foul.
That one from Chet Holmgren. No good. See him trying to get physical. Trying to affect the catch there of Embiid. And Embiid, the NBA's leading scorer, already with a couple of buckets. And Mark Daigneault calling a timeout here in the first quarter. One of those a back-to-back in which Embiid did not play. It was his first missed game of the season. Holmgren trying to defend him in the post, and the Sixers go right to him, wasting no time on the first possession, and Embiid's got his first 2.
Monty Kamara, number 33, another one of the youngsters, the rookie.
Go to work, big fella.
Checked in, and Embiid does just that. Goes to work, another finger roll. 27-21, 6-point Sixers lead, 2 minutes to go. The home opener. Sixers 1-1 on the season. Great look from Melton to Embiid. Finale of the NLCS earlier in the week. 22, Pat Bev's New City jersey. Another steal by the Sixers. Joel Embiid right down Broad Street for the News.
Canada to play. All of them involved coming to the U.S. And he said, well, let's just say I don't miss that part of it at all. So he's happy for...
Brogdon stripped it, got it back. 5 to shoot. Embiid, 3 Blazers around him. He does. Knocks down the jumper. Still working on that 3-point shot. That one bounces off the front of the rim. Anthony Melton scoops it over to Embiid. Embiid nice spinning, throwing it down. What a move from the reigning NBA MVP. Three Blazers around him. Maxey, runner, off the window, no. Embiid, the tap in, no. Gets the rebound, and the third time the charm for Embiid and the Sixers.
$1 million deal?
Yeah.
Put into
5
work.
years.
Yep.
Blazers very happy to have him in Portland. Embiid posting up 8. Joel through the contact, lays it up and in. Offensive interference call on him. Embiid for 3. Doing a little bit of everything tonight.
Tough to go 1-on-5. The defenders are all ready for him, all locked on him.
Beverly the steal. Melton scoops it up. Another touchdown pass to Joel Embiid, who gets tied up. It doesn't matter. The hoop and the harm.
Feathery, soft touch, too, off the glass from Tobias.
Melton the rebound on the miss from Kamara. Joel Embiid ahead of everyone. A head fake and lays it up and in. Maxey lowers his head downhill, lost it, gets it back. Embiid lets fly from outside and drains the 3.
Porter ends up on Embiid. Thompson close by, shot clock to 2, and Embiid easy for him inside. Garland is short, Embiid gonna push it, no look to Batum, back to Embiid. Embiid, contact, it goes! And a chance at a 3-point play.
It does, it takes a moment to figure out where to look, and then after that, it's being able to see the clock.
21 points against Denver, made all 7 of his free throws. As Embiid gets inside and contact. Garland's got 9 in the quarter here in the third. 9 of the last 11 Cleveland points have come from Garland. As Melton goes to the rack and the follow by Embiid. Donovan Mitchell, who is missing his 3rd consecutive game and his 4th overall with a hamstring injury. Cavs won shorthanded against Denver on Sunday as Embiid hits one.
Sixer defense has been outstanding in the second half.
Maxey and Embiid. Embiid, watched by Allen, mid-range jumper is pure. Gives it to Harris. Into the corner it goes. Now Embiid will get it set. Embiid, little mid-range jumper is good. It's a 5-point game. Maxey turns the corner on Wade, gives it back. Embiid drives it. Embiid pump fake, lays it in. Sixers in front.
Nick Nurse and the staff very happy to have these additions. Coming over from LA in the Harden trade. Embiid fades and swishes it over. Got Bev left alone. Beverly for 3. Embiid there for the O-board and the putback. There's a reason nobody else can. Here's our 7-footer. Embiid with a lot of white jerseys around him. You can defeat it in the game.
Trying to get the post up here. Mismatch. Holiday on JoJo.
Got it to him. Joel spins and throws it down.
There was a huge plus. Able to contribute from long range.
Embiid, the turnaround, kissing it off the window. He said it also helps that he and Joel speak French. Skips off. Harris, the weak side O-board. Good work by Tobias Harris underneath. Embiid sets his feet, fires, and drills the 3.
The thing about guys like Tatum is they can go 2-3 quarters without really being involved offensively, and then come 4th quarter be heard from.
Brown, this time his right arm. Melton tried to get Joel. He grabs it. Joel lays it up and in.
It's like Tobias. 4 syllables.
Good fake. Maxey out to Embiid. Joel at Horford flyby, and Joel drains the jumper. Finally gets it way out near the 3-point line. 5 to shoot. Embiid spins away from Tadow and hits the fadeaway.
The vibe is totally different for the Boston Celtics this year. For the Sixers, yeah, no question. And this guy's a terror. Well, it would be big for Al's confidence to knock down that shot. His field goal percentage has fallen off through the first 10 games this year. Embiid, inside, unstoppable. Draymond's instinct is absolutely going to be to protect his player. To me, I heard Steve's comments post-game. I thought Gobert was looking to corral, not wrap around the net. Embiid working into the paint. Horford making it tough on him, and Joel still knocks it down. Let's see, they bounced them out of the playoffs last year, right? No, that was Warriors. Here's Embiid. Going to work on Horford. Got him. And a rarity, Doris, to see minuses next to both Embiid and Tatum early on. You have to wonder how dominant they might be here in the second half. You get a nail elbow touch for Joel Embiid. It's just so special. He's got 10 in the fourth, so he's above his season average for fourth quarter scoring. Up to 29 points. Embiid offensive rebound, and the stick back is good. Horford's on Embiid inside. Under 5 on the shot clock. Joel's got to go. Come on,
Rick Carlisle has utilizing his pieces well, too. A guy like Toppin, limited offensively as Joel responds. Man in front of you.
Embiid. Great spin move. Great spin move, and he gets the roll. I mean, we know Kelly hasn't been here for very long, but he already feels like a Sixer who hopefully is going to be here for a long time as Embiid hits the fadeaway. Now active victories behind the coach of the Spurs, Greg Popovich. Maxime, no. Embiid, no. Gets another opportunity and does not miss that time. Good work underneath by Joel Embiid. 29 points, a game-high 10 assists for the other team's Tyrese in their win over Milwaukee on Thursday as our Tyrese finds Joel Embiid for 2. Hidden behind Julius Randle was Obi. A lot of Knicks fans always wanted to see him play more, just couldn't get the time. Embiid fading and hitting his first attempt tonight.
Tobias going after those rebounds.
Embiid did the work early. And Turner says, no, I got to it first, but pretty hard to see now. Pacers on a 14-2 run have clawed their way back into this one. 59-52. Let's see if Embiid has a response. He does. He lets TJ fly by. Anthony Melton, who wants it. Embiid from outside. And Joel Embiid swishes the triple.
I know AI was one of them. I'm trying to think of who could have been the other.
Embiid, good spin move. Left it a little short. Did not leave it short that time. Lays it up and in. Thinking about and sending all of our well wishes and love to tonight. Embiid, baseline. No, the tap in is good. Joel Embiid with 37.
Excellent timing by the big shot blocker.
Embiid trying to get it back to Tyrese. Lost it, 5 to shoot.
No help coming.
Embiid, that'll do.
Hoosiers in the movie where he measures the rim.
There you go.
It's still the same.
Morris down to Embiid. Going back to the hook again. That's his third made hook shot tonight. Those two combining for 87 points. Joel spinning, and another hook shot from Joel Embiid. They host Orlando. Sixers, of course, this is the first half of a back-to-back. Celtics are back here again tomorrow night. That's going to be an ESPN national exclusive. Easy hook.
See how he sheds the defender. The defender goes flying by. TJ all the while completely under control.
Joel spinning away from his defender, laying it up and in. Smith, no. Melton the rebound.
Joel trying to post up early.
Melton finds it. Joel scoops and scores. And we've got ourselves a 3-point game. 65th shot taken by the Pacers tonight. Embiid kissing off the window. You saw Bruce Brown limping his way back to the Pacer locker room, so we'll keep you posted on that. Maxey, the no-look to Embiid, who lays it up and in. And here come the Sixers. Joel, baseline jag. It's good for Joel Embiid.
And he will make it based on all of his efforts so far in this game and offensively. They just want Joel to do that, get to the hoop, do what he does.
Yeah.
Winding down.
Embiid spinning baseline, laying it up and in. Embiid with 31. Sizing up Turner, making 33 for Joel Embiid.
So finally, it was acknowledged.
Raptors with a lead, and Embiid making a move, bangs into Pirtle, gains it back, and gets a layup.
Just how it was drawn up in clinics and camps in the summertime.
Jade Springer back in for the Sixers. 1-point game after the Schroeder foul shots. Joel, quick turn by everybody, takes a hit from Barnes and scores it while falling down. Maxey draws double coverage, Joel with it. Spin move, they double, baseline shot good. Embiid with a field goal, only his second. They're in the throes of a 7-1 run. Embiid lowers, up fakes, spins, hangs, fades, and connects.
Had the open look, and then that opportunity kind of quickly.
He said he's really done a tremendous job slowing down Pascal Siakam, running him off his roots, taking his right hand away, and then going at him offensively.
It's at a 15-point game under 90 seconds to go. Maxey to Joel. Joel in the lane. Step through move. In and out. No good. Once again, he taps on his own miss. Appears to be ready to empty the bench. Mo Bamba will be in. One more drive for Joel. And an underhand scoop. No good, but he follows his own miss and scores it. 10-point game. Pivotal part for the Sixers. Embiid down the lane. Bam! Right hand slam.
That's because Maxey turned the corner so convincingly. Time zone, so I think right now the Sixers are at an advantage. But for me, I always like playing the games because I don't like sitting around all day waiting for the game.
Embiid wins the tap and pours in a deep three to Oubre. Fakes. Ooh, he had an opening there. Picks it back up, and here's Embiid on the drive against Nurkic. One-hand bank shot. Count it. Embiid with 2 more. Need to build an 8-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Maxey to Joel. Low pass. Gathers it from the elbow. That's good. Embiid with a nice touch. Only his 3rd field goal. Nurkic fronts Joel. And now Springer may have to do it himself. He goes to Embiid with 3. Embiid, difficult shot, 4-3. And in! A Hail Mary falls. To the corner, Melton. He fires to Anthony Melton. Can't get it to go. Long rebound Embiid. Pull up from 14. Look at it's good. From the line, he's made both free throws. 6 total in the game. 4 minutes gone by. Once again, the 76ers leading by 11. Embiid this time turns down the lane and hammers it home. And a foul. Joel Embiid. Turn, go, and bucket. Tobias tips it from KD, gets it back into the lane. Back out to Maxey. Ball fake, sidestep, 3 in the air. Maxey can't get it to go, but Joel's got it. Durant taps it away. 1 more for Embiid, and a big man lays it in.
From Gordon on that drive, we saw him with that one solid pump fake power dribble to the basket.
Joel for 3. Line, drive, triple counted. 2 free throws for Eubanks. He's 4 of 4. Oubre to Joel. It's a 5-point game. Embiid doubled into the lane with a one-hand, right-hand jump hook. Good.
His point in his career, right?
He's done it a lot.
Shot clock at 4. Embiid off 1 foot. Joel Embiid making everything look easy. Probably much later tonight for the Wizards. Out to Washington. Here's Joel Embiid. Yeah, that's not the matchup the Wizards want. They don't want Jordan Poole on him, and Embiid makes him pay.
I think things are a little different when he's got some pressure to contend with.
Kuzma with 17. Embiid off 1 foot on the other side. Skip. Harris to Embiid. Good seal from Embiid, and he heard it all the way up here. And 1, baby. Jordan Poole with 11. Those are the leading scores for the Wizards.
2-3 zone from the Wizards.
Embiid, elbow, perfect. Second team foul on the Wizards this quarter. Embiid blows past Gafford, switches to the left hand, lays it up and in. I just said, what are you seeing? And he said, I'm getting the shots, they're just not falling. And he said, yeah, me too.
He said he wasn't worried, and that it'll come.
No look behind the back, behind the head pass this year. Keep an eye out for another. Embiid, money! 48 in 30 minutes for Joel Embiid. Joel wants it. Fakes the 3. Embiid down Broad Street. Yes, sir!
And a guy who's happy to be here. Can't understate that.
No, he said, this means everything to me. Embiid with the rim wrecker! 18 tonight for Poole. Embiid, same play. Why not? This time it's Maxey finding Joel Embiid. Beverly hasn't done much scoring yet in his Sixers tenure, but has done a little bit of everything else like that, finding a cutting Joel Embiid, 39.
16 points for the big fella in that quarter.
Best quarter for Joel so far this season. He had 15 in the 3rd on Saturday, who I'm sure most of you know, bottom of the Western Conference. 5 to shoot for Joel. Back in down Gafford, all the way to the cup.
A lot of good point guards in our league. Jones, I think, is one of them because he keeps his dribble alive.
Same play. If it worked last time, go right back to it.
Get him something close to the basket. He's talented enough to finish around the basket.
Maxey to Embiid, up the window for 2.
the opposing team, who do you cover when a number of different guys can hurt you?
Maxey to Embiid. Great start to the second half for your Philadelphia 76ers.
Two-man game. Embiid stops at the free throw line and drills it. He has made a living at that free throw line. He's got 2 assists. He's blocked the shot. We're in the first quarter. Embiid from the free throw line where he's automatic.
Settle for those threes. You have the ability to put it on the floor. Attack Embiid. Again, he's got 2 fouls. He's not going to challenge you at the rim.
Embiid.
Easy 2 for the young fella.
Mensah 2 points yesterday, but both points coming at the free throw line.
It's just me talking. I think his motivation is he wants to go back-to-back MVP.
Wow. He got the rebound down on one baseline, dribbled at 90 feet, and then made a jumper. That foul was on Joel Embiid, so we can only hope. Man, he can go wherever he wants, huh? That's already 3 field goals for Embiid. Anthony Melton starts, stops, get it back out to Tobias Harris. Embiid, 7 foot. Hadn't hit the rim yet. Wow.
Steady diet of Embiid.
Awkward shot for Embiid, but nothing really awkward for him. He can stroke it.
He has the touch of a masseuse.
Embiid, another layup. Embiid. Oh no, they're going to call a foul? They waited until the last possible moment to call a foul. Have a hard time keeping that up. Unbelievable. Wow. Embiid is just sensational. Hornets have had 3 Knicks in the history of the franchise. We have a chance to have all 3 of them on the floor today. If Nick Batum is ever on the floor with Nick Smith and Nick Richards. And they're looking for their leader. You can tell that Embiid's liked. Embiid's clearly liked by his teammates. They know he's not going to play the 4th quarter. So they're feeding him the basketball.
No doubt about it.
Had the stats to put this up.
Let's go. No question. No question.
This guy can do no wrong. Mensah's second NBA game. Oh my goodness. Joel Embiid always gets the benefit of the doubt and it's got soft enough touch to make it hurt.
Throws it down with the Statue Liberty mode.
12 points, 22 minutes for Brandon. Embiid. Seems like a lot of his baskets are just super easy. We're going to see Bismarck. He's still in the league. Down to Memphis. Oh my goodness. I just can't get over this. Joel Embiid has got the best outside stroke. Hornets last year played Philadelphia 3 times, won once. If the Hornets don't come back and win this game, the all-time series between these 2 franchises.
Patrick Beverly with the paint. Ball away. Off the rim. Embiid back to Maxey. Bad looking triple try. Morris rebounds. Embiid for 3, and that was a good looking triple try right down the middle. Embiid with a rebound. Joel Embiid looking like he wants to take it all the way to the rim. He does. Missed it, but tapped it in. Tyrese Maxey. Picked up by Wiseman. Embiid with the Star Thompson on him. Turns to the basket. Double clutches. Scores. Amazing. Hits the floor. Draws a foul. Cade's miss. Embiid has Killian on him. Sees that. Takes him inside. Lays it up. Lays it in. 5 seconds till halftime. Maxey with a drive. Maxey with a miss. Embiid with a follow. And it falls. Count it.
Than he was in the first. He settled down, watched the game, and now has really slowed it down enough, letting things come to him, which is a difference.
Embiid in the lane to the basket. Shots in and out and back in again. 1:40 till halftime. Embiid with a long gun. Wow. Clock at 8. One-on-one on Wiseman. Spins and fires and fills it. Embiid has it on top. Jumper over Isaiah Stewart. Sticks it. Less than 10 seconds to play in the 3rd. Oubre to Embiid. Embiid at the basket, scores over James Wiseman. Cade's working against him now on the other end. Fires over Embiid, rims away, leaping rebound to Oubre Jr. Beverly to Embiid. Will he score this time? Yes. The deal with Embiid. Joel Embiid inside against Wiseman. Goes by him, flips it up and in to Batum. Maxey back to Batum, deep to Embiid, made it look easy. And Monty Williams will take a timeout.
Coming off that turnover by Embiid. Embiid, deep catch, and then just leans into the layup. Get out in transition, keep them off the offensive glass, which you've done a terrific job so far. And that time Embiid pulls up just inside the nail. This is where the Thunder want to dig in defensively. And the offense hits a little bit of a lull. Tough step back there from Embiid. He's got 2 more. And Embiid's got 25. There's not been a lot of separation between these two teams since the early minutes of the game, but that's 5 quick points now for Philly after the timeout. Now he's got him 2 right underneath the basket for the dunk. Nice heads-up play by him also. A little bit of a lineup change, too, as Embiid knocks that down for Mark Daigneault to open up the third quarter. Some threes from his bench. As Embiid has been on the bench, had a little height advantage, shoots right over the top of Williams. So Embiid,
decent offensive rebounding team.
That's his former backup, spinning away from Drummond. That's the Joel Embiid we all know and love. For the game, I've been interested in seeing what Oubre and Batum look like together. So far, so good. Embiid from outside. 6 for 7 from downtown. Nico making the return on a minutes restriction Saturday in Chicago. Embiid in the paint, and there's his first bucket since the return. It'll be interesting to see what the Bulls do the next couple of months. Drummond knocks it away from Embiid. Joel gets it back, fades away, and hits another. It's one of your keys to the game. Glad they're finally listening. Embiid straight on triple, making 20 for Joel Embiid tonight. Embiid, between the legs, on the baseline. Joel has 15 in the first half tonight. 5 and 5 for the reigning NBA MVP so far tonight. First action in 11 days, make it 13, 5 and 5. A lot on tap.
Too easy. Got to make sure that he doesn't take such a direct path.
Embiid, too easy from the free throw line. Embiid thought he was fouled. Here come the Bulls. Drummond lost it. Batum saves it to Oubre. Ahead to the big fella. Embiid lays it up and in.
Shied away from contact. If he would have went right up to the rim and had that confrontation, perhaps he'd be at the line.
House trying to get it back to Joel. Embiid floater, 29 for Embiid tonight. Former teammates going toe-to-toe. This was always fun to watch in practice last year. The year before, Embiid over Drummond, make it 14 in the first. All 27 games for Chicago this year.
Steadily improving, understands the game.
Coming over to help, doesn't matter. Embiid back here, so see him a bunch the next couple of weeks. 6 to shoot for Embiid. Joel from the free throw line. Maxey back to Embiid. Joel, top of the key 3. Sixers 3 for 3 to start tonight's contest.
Let that one fly from the corner.
Right too strong on the floater. Embiid up and in. Our first points of the game belong to Joel Embiid. I prefer the song over Tamara's.
Or over me singing.
Tonight.
Let her sing.
No, I'd be down for you singing it tonight. Embiid, free throw J, 23 in the first half tonight for Joel. Trying to draw attention to the physicality underneath.
That's a long pass down there underneath the basket.
Joel from the elbow.
That never left the cylinder, and official Capers was the one with the best view. I can't believe he's walking back down the other end of the floor.
Embiid from the elbow.
Forced to scramble, can't get to guys in time. Carter with the knockdown.
And that's what White has said has led to this little streak that they've been on as of late. Embiid spins away from Caruso, the finger roll for 36. Embiid with 32. Embiid with 34. Averaging 26 points a game in the month of December. Embiid down. Yeah, playing for the team he grew up cheering for.
Yep.
Illinois guy. Embiid to the cup.
higher percentage shot, getting those point-blank looks.
Maxey back to Joe. Embiid from the left wing. It's good. 28 tonight for Embiid. I certainly would. Yes,
yes, I for one.
Yes.
Us for two.
I agree with that sentiment. Maxey back to Joe. Embiid sheds Vooch. Elbow jumper rattles in for Embiid.
Surgical with their execution in the half court down the stretch.
Embiid, bodies falling everywhere. Joel lays it up and in.
Over 2 made per game, shade under 6. He's just been tremendous.
Embiid working against Hartenstein. The elbow jumper is pure. Their 4th defensive rating, their 2nd.
Listen, they're legit.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see them coming out of the Eastern Conference. I don't know that we're seeing the team that it's going to, his ability to switch gears and keep defenders off balance. He went right at a guy who has played tremendous defense in Embiid.
Embiid goes right at Hartenstein. Thought it was just me, Doris. Hey, it's only 100 miles between Philadelphia and New York on I-95. Embiid with the long jumper. See what Nick Nurse chooses to run out of the timeout. A little dribble handoff action. Here's Embiid on the drive, and he gets the lay to go. Embiid at the elbow this time. Spins, went right through and over Hartenstein.
That is a big-time finish against Joel Embiid.
9 for Anunoby. Embiid stepped on Hartenstein's foot. Boy, not the way he drew it up, but he'll take it.
That's Maxey's speed getting to that spot.
Embiid playing with his food and knocks down the midi.
Come on now. He's shown you multiple things, and this is what Joel does.
The lead back up to 20. He has 14. Embiid against Hartenstein. Put his shoulder right in and through his chest.
Luka is the master of that. As Kevin Durant likes to say about Luka, he's going to pretend he's slow and unathletic, and the next thing you know, he's past you.
Yeah, that's the con.
Baseline jumper.
Pat Bev left alone. Embiid another offensive rebound and another putback. Harris in the dunker spot. Jump stop.
Nice move. That's tough.
Embiid, the rip down rebound and the finish.
Travel, double dribble, something.
Offensive foul.
Something.
Embiid lays it up and in.
Just bully ball, backing him down. Lakers wasting no time trying to exploit it.
Embiid from the left wing, his favorite spot outside the arc, and Joel hits.
A lot of the times trying to confuse Anthony. Let's see how he approaches it today.
Big fella right into his chest. So back and forth we go. The centers.
Subject of our discussions. Pretty cool. Only get to see him once a year.
Tobias, no. Covington the tap out. Embiid straight on triple. Yes, sir. 13 first half threes. I'll have Kate Scott, Taryn Hatcher with you here on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Appreciate all of you watching tonight on NBA TV as well as Joel gets the roll. Shooting a career low from beyond the arc this season, under 28%. Batum too strong. Embiid, another offensive rebound and putback, and Davis not happy about it.
Got to make sure you nip that in the bud. You don't want to make that an extensive run.
Great look from Batum down to Embiid. Really liking the chemistry that those two are building.
On Thursday, just go to the NBA app or NBA.com for more.
Well, with the injuries, Furkan Korkmaz getting a rare opportunity to play.
Embiid hits a three.
In that category and continues to match up with Joel Embiid here since the early possessions.
And Embiid stops and pops on him. Little pull-up jump shot. They shot 50% from three-point range in that victory over the Pacers without Halliburton on Sunday in Denver. Embiid against Jokic. Crowd swells up. Embiid hits it on him.
Three-point line there, but he's able to roll that one in.
Tyrese Maxey turning the corner, gives it right back. Embiid, always a willing shooter from three-point range, and he knocks it in.
20 shots a game. When they win, he shoots 15 shots a game.
Yeah, some teams are allowing Jokic and going one-on-one with him to try to turn him into a scorer. As Embiid. Man, how good has he been?
Passion of the Philadelphia sports fans, guys, which, I mean, that just seems like an obvious. It's hard to deny it. It's hard to escape it.
It is very hard to deny it. Embiid pulling up just inside the free throw line. He's got 12 now in the first quarter.
He never needs to use it. That time just improvising as he goes.
Expanding the bag.
Exactly.
The elbow J that we all know and love. A plethora of riches. Embiid, the Euro, off the window. Oh my goodness.
Well, look at him there, how important he was. Not only get his shot, but he got Stewart. Nice little elbow jumper as well.
Embiid with a jumper from the free throw line. Obama and D'Anthony Melton led us in a rousing rendition of Happy Birthday to the guys.
They will never be pilots. They don't have the airplane voice. Why not?
Embiid from downtown, 35 and 12 for the big fella.
Pat Bev does defensive preparation drills. I've never seen that before.
Embiid hits it, and there it is, Ala. 30 and 10 for a 9th consecutive game.
The Sixers have had more success early on in this season. They are a problem-solving group.
Embiid drains the free throw jumper.
Sticking to our scheme defensively, as long as we continue to do that, I'll be pretty happy with our group tonight, guys.
Embiid for 3, drills it. 25 for Joel tonight. Another good outside shooter for the Raps, and just lost it. Ahead to Korkmaz. Furkan with Flynn tracking him down. Tobias into Joe.
Oh, nice.
Embiid right to the cup. Embiid with the much smaller shooter on him. 3 to shoot. Embiid, the scoop, and the score! Much different energy and effort and focus in the third quarter.
Well, and on paper, you've got more to work with if you're the Sixers, citing Joel, Maxey, and Tobias as pieces.
Embiid draws the foul and hits the bucket.
Good deep post up, especially on the offensive end.
Siakam off front iron. Harris, the rebounds. Ahead to Embiid. Good catch and finish from Joel Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Embiid doubles, steps back from it, and swishes another. Joel Embiid is heating up.
And not everyone can do it, and I don't think Joel would have been able to do it years ago. It just shows you the progress he's made.
Embiid takes a dribble and tickles the twine.
That's why it was off.
Covington down to Embiid. The double comes, spins away from it, off 1 foot. Joel Embiid. And wearing the black sweater just emphasizes it.
Well, I'm reminded of Darko Milicic, who did not live up to the Darko standard.
Embiid fading in the lane. There it is. Haven't seen that shot much tonight. Embiid has 18. Shooter. Free throw jumper. Robert Covington with the rebounds.
Good job helping out. Rebound. Good look.
Embiid, the finger roll, and the foul for Joel. Hans. Joel is looking for the duck in. Wants to get it to Marcus. And to Joel. Baseline. Lays it up and in.
Play on.
Embiid from outside. There's 31 for Joel Embiid. Marcus Morris Sr. was given a key to the city last week. An incredibly special moment. Embiid, the Euro, the bucket, and the foul. Rockets went 4 and 5 without him, and their defensive turnaround this year has been just intense and severe from the defense we saw from them last year. As Embiid gets another free throw jumper. Jalen Green, the first bucket for Houston this afternoon. He had 31 against the Sixers in December. Okay, back-to-back buckets for the big fella. Here we go. Led the way offensively for the Rockets in that loss to the Sixers December 29th. No good on that shot attempt. Embiid from the free throw line. Welcome back, Joel Embiid. Beverly lulling the defense to sleep. Embiid for 3.
What is the biggest difference between Joel then and Joel now? How has he grown into this player who's setting all of these records on all of these streaks? And he said it's really amazing the way he's grown in terms terms of becoming a professional, the way he is.
Next time you visit Philadelphia, steal by the Sixers. Here's Embiid ahead to Batum. Embiid draws the foul on Green, hits the buckets. Another three-point opportunity. And if you're in and around the Philly area the next 3 days, if a Rocket participates in the second half, Embiid, make it 33 for the big fella. Şengün showing double. Embiid, baseline J is good. 28 and counting for Joel.
That's exactly what happened.
Tyrese, 9-5 three-point game this season. Embiid for 40. From a 40-10 performance, that would be his 7th such of the season. Embiid, 1 point away. He's got 39. 22 now for Tyrese. Joel, 1 rebound away from 30-10. Or 35-10. Embiid faces up, he's doubled. Rises over Gallinari and hits. Well, it looked like he might have been fouled.
Embiid putting it on the deck. That's right, he's 7 foot with guard skill.
That's how the Wizards score a lot of their points. Second in the NBA in points off the drives. Embiid up and in.
Little zone here for the Wizards, trying something different defensively.
Great ball movement by the Sixers in an effort to break that zone, and they do. Embiid. 14 threes and counting tonight. Maxey with 22 in the first half, his 18th 20-point half of his career. Embiid, deadly from the elbow.
Is getting re-gifted to one of my friends because it's a hot item right now.
It is. Embiid turning after the contact and hitting the fadeaway of the qualifying game. So make sure you click on the offer by tomorrow morning at 10:30, and then you've got 3 days to claim your nuggets. Embiid! Growing up, Washington, you know, I love their unis. A bounce pass from Milton to Embiid with the rim rocker.
Getting to the basket certainly will help that shooting percentage.
Yeah. Speaking of career bests, Tyrese Maxey there as well. Embiid, tough shot from the free throw line.
Good job of coming to the ball, Joel, that time.
Maxey back to Joel, who lays it up and in.
Not fouling Avdia, making him make those jump shots.
Embiid from the wing, another triple, 14 and counting. Embiid, what a move by the big fella. I think he's okay. He's as high as 7. His career high is 9. Embiid, runner, and he gets the friendly roll.
Looked at Scott Falk.
Embiid. This guy is a horse. He's got 15. Took an awkward step. Hopefully he's okay. Embiid. Unstoppable.
This guy looks like the varsity playing against the could not affect.
Couple strong left-handed dribbles for Embiid, and it's amazing how far he can get in that paint with a couple of dribbles.
Whether at home or on the road, it's right through this guy right here.
Embiid makes it look easy. Oh, yeah. Goodness, that name is phantom.
Again.
Did Mensah really get him? That name is Tyrone. Combine the two, Tyrone Denise, to get Tyrese. Joel Embiid back into the ball game, doing Joel Embiid thing. Embiid. 1 point game. Korkmaz Oubre, Morris, House, and Embiid for Philadelphia. Embiid, 2 more.
It's like a layup on a back-to-back. You get an open shot like that, you got to settle in, use your legs, get up under it, knock that down.
So soft. Hornets have Nathan Mensah back into the game, who has 5 fouls himself. Embiid already with 31. Give him 33. Batum. He's got another 30-point game. That is now 20
on his career.
three-point percentage. Embiid, multiple head fakes, now fires it in from the baseline. Rims out, rebounded by Harris. Okay, he's not taking many threes. That's his 10th of the year. Well, you are in no man's land when Embiid catches it at top of the arc. Tadow stays in front. Embiid backs him right down to the rim. Tadow knocked it away, but Embiid got it back.
Well, if it's anything, but it might be something. Something for you to think about.
Now I'm thinking already. Got the wheels spinning. There's Embiid in the mid-range with a turnaround jump for three from beyond the arc. Embiid, tough shot. Again, this one's good. Wendell making him work hard. Wendell Carter Jr. on Embiid. He knocks down another mid-range jumper. KK on Harris. Embiid defended by Tadow. Free throw line jumper. Well, he is just... That's 10 turnovers now for the Magic. Embiid goes up and under, throws a pass to himself off the glass. Ignas Brazdeikis. That jumper is good by Embiid. Kel started his career in Philadelphia. Joel Embiid back in the game. They'll give him that open three, and he knocks it down.
Just miscommunication right there.
Suggs is doing a good job on Maxey here. Tadow is on Embiid. Rambles right through the middle. 32 for Joel Embiid, especially when you don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, that's one thing.
Embiid, a rolling hook. The sky hook by Joel Embiid.
Embiid had 70 points in 37 minutes. Just the fewest minutes with a 70-point game as Embiid again. He has 13. Embiid.
Don't reach.
And got it again.
Yeah, Miles reached, and all of a sudden he became a little reluctant. But you're right. He didn't get somebody he didn't want necessarily out there defending him.
Patrick Beverly back in, got the start tonight. Now Embiid, free throw line, spins and scores. Work by Maxey, but it's tipped out to House.
That was the problem against Denver, was offensive rebounds. Don't go for that hit done. He does that, and if you lift out of your stance, that's all he wants.
1,831 he has made in 8 years. Shot clock at 7 in the hands of Embiid. Hands it off to Maxey. And Embiid hits the three. He mentioned not just Tyrese Halliburton, but he's loved watching Miles Turner.
They were allowing Toppin, who was going well, leave him out on the floor. Because you got another game tomorrow. You got to win this one. But you got somebody that's going.
Embiid, basket and a foul. Boy, you just cannot wait for when Tyrese Halliburton comes back and this team is in full strength. That's a three by Embiid. Trailed in the first quarter. They outscored Philadelphia 11-2 to start this game. Turner, great job against Embiid, but he still hits.
Ball movement leads to the Martin three. No good. Curry, he just threw it right to Embiid. He saw Kuminga cutting. Embiid steps into the three. Book it. So Joel Embiid back in the lineup after missing 2 games with a sore left knee. The spin, the bump, the bucket for Embiid.
Double overtime against the Lakers.
Embiid is back in. He's operating against the rookie. Joel Embiid, silky smooth.
Yeah, he got off to a rough start tonight. 5th seed, where they're barely up on Cleveland, where you now have to go and win 3 playoff series on the road. There's to advance. His health is very important.
And Embiid just altered that shot from Kuminga. That's an open look. Book it for Embiid.
Last year's MVP.
2 things that have impressed me so much on this young man is his corner three-point shooting as Embiid bullies his way in. Koulibaly is the first off of Washington's bench. Actually, it's Gallo. Another Joel Embiid bucket. Drew's Clues to Victory was brought to you by your local Washington, D.C. GMC dealers.
You might need to read your own sponsorship reads from now on since you just took it, partner. As Embiid comes back in and hits a jumper.
Joel is just ball watching, and Daniel Gafford is taking advantage of that with 6 points.
Gafford a perfect 3 for 3. Embiid comes right back to get his 4th field goal already. He has 8.
Is it in the paint? Because you're going to have to rotate the shooters. He's not shy passing that ball. He can play make as he's wide open.
Back screen set by D'Anthony Melton to get Embiid open. So during practice, we noticed that the Wizards were going to bring the double after the first dribble as Embiid gets another layup. It's the Sixers here on Monumental Sports Network.
It's no secret who's this going to.
Goes right to Joel Embiid on the very first possession. As you look at the starters,
a little baby trip. Get a baby trip.
You know what I call all of his assists to his teammates? All in the family.
All in the family. The Wizards doing a good job.
He's now got the assignment of guarding Embiid.
And see how he's
active hands.
But you better be careful with those hands because he will go through them.
And he did just that. Count the bucket and 1.
6'10", shooting one leg float shots.
Embiid and Gafford matchup. Advantage Embiid on that possession. Pick and roll to Embiid. Embiid all alone to the rim.
Right there, Corey Kispert was in a tough position.
Great things that happen.
Embiid. Good defense there by Gav, but Embiid's there to follow his own shot. See if he gets some work in defensively as Embiid. That's a body on him. Embiid on the deck. Misses. Follows his own shot. Gets the offensive rebound.
He can shoot that.
Takes one bounce. Steps into a 3. Embiid now at 29. That's his first 3-pointer made tonight.
And get the foul.
It's Embiid. Fade away for 50. Joel Embiid. Embiid about 14 feet. Embiid again. Mid-range specialist. Washington did all 8 of theirs. Embiid. Dream shake. Dream execution.
It looked like that ball went right through.
Has not played in the last 5 for the Hawks, and again, they've dropped 4 of their last 5. Embiid rising and hitting another. 15 first quarter points for Joel. He is whatever you need him to be, and that is veteran leadership at its best. Double clutch from D'Anthony. No. Embiid, yes, sir. Embiid has 6 already.
It's not the season of giving back.
Trying to make it 9, and he does. 9 early tonight for Joel Embiid.
Good ball movement.
Anthony right to the cup. As it deflected, and Joel right there to put it up and in.
Well, he's got good company, but again, he's going to be the guy who's going to break down your defense without a Young in the lineup.
Embiid spinning the righty hook. 2 for 2 is Joel so far tonight.
Looking for Joel quickly here.
That's how they started Wednesday in Washington, and same start here. Joel with a finish. And also without a tray tonight in Young.
No ice tray, right?
Correct. Sixers with the MVP. Pulls up and hits another. 27 and counting.
Good job for Joel to keep him in front and then challenge that shot.
Capella on Embiid. Spins past him, lays it up and in. Embiid goes right back towards Capella. From the elbow, and Embiid knocks it down. For 6 from outside. Sixers, though, shooting well. 9 for 21. Joel scoreless in the second quarter. Bucket start here in the third. Melton gets it to Batum, who's trying to get it to Joel. Embiid, the fadeaway. 36 for Embiid. 3-point lead.
It's all about who's going to execute better down the stretch here.
Backseat to Joel. And that's a flop, but Joel uses the finger roll.
But playing at an all-star caliber as well. We'll see who ends up at Indy. I love that floor they put down at the airport in Indianapolis. We'll have to get a little game going. Embiid stacks another one. And Maxey wanted to use all of it here. Gordon switches on to him. Embiid with Caldwell Pope on him. Little step back, mid-range jumper is true. The silky stroke.
They succeeded in one regular season games playing more isolation, but he knows if they want a deep postseason run, they got to get back to moving the ball.
Move it there.
I think when Melton and Covington are back, they have great depth. Their issue is simple. Is Joel Embiid going to produce in the playoffs? He simply hasn't.
At the controls.
Yeah, he came back in the game. He and Jokic, this game was tied. They came in at the 7:28 mark. He's now scored all 10 points.
A shot clock violation. Timer ran out before it went out of bounds. Embiid three-pointer. And Embiid over the Joker. 5.5 to go. Embiid started, stopped. Gordon's on him. Embiid throwing some moves at him. A foul and one. Joel Embiid. Clearly a goaltend. Jackson taking on Embiid, and Embiid denies him. Jackson's upset, limping down the floor. Here's Embiid. Oh, a little Euro from a 7-footer.
Maz, the backup point tonight. No Pat Bev, missing his second consecutive because of illness. Get well soon, Pat. We miss you. Embiid, baseline, three, spurs around and throws it up. Didn't even look at the hoop and still able to finish.
You want to overplay out there, you backdoor cut him. We saw it earlier from Wembanyama, that time from Johnson.
Korkmaz, no, another Embiid offensive rebound, and the putback. Just checked in, knocks it away from Vassell. Embiid leading the break. KJ Martin in as well. Embiid, 18 in the first quarter. Giving Joel an option behind the stripe. Embiid the offensive rebounds. Can't finish. Gets it again. Embiid up and in. Great effort from the big fella underneath.
Trying to post up JoJo.
Yep, Joel now with Zach Collins
Got him.
on him. Joel up, count it. And the foul on Collins. What a start tonight for Joel Embiid. Sixers lead the NBA in 3 points. Opponent field goal percentage. Joel Embiid is good at basketball.
The ability to shoot with either hand. That time, a nice soft release with the left. It didn't go in.
Embiid, little step back from the elbow, and he hits another.
They don't mind passing it from a good shot to a better shot.
Here they go. Embiid going at Wembanyama. And he gets the friendly roll from the free throw line.
Spurs have been good. Sixers got 15 minutes to go in and see whether or not they can come up with a formula for success.
Embiid with a new first half career high. Maxey back to Embiid. Long rebound gathered by Batum. Oubre Jr. from outside. Another offensive rebound by Embiid. And the tap in, tying his first half career high, up 32. Trying to get it back to Embiid on the roll. Good work by Paul Reed. 5 to shoot for Embiid. Up and over Wembanyama for 30. Shot clock at 5. At 4, Embiid from outside, tying his career high. Big Frenchman, Rudy Gobert and the Timberwolves. In it goes. Embiid. 54.
But he's on pace right now to be pretty good.
Yeah, I don't want to see him in the fourth quarter. Tyrese behind the back. Embiid, 52! We're the loudest arena, hands down. We love chicken.
We love our chicken. We love our poultry here.
Embiid, a fake, a spin, another fake. The buckets and the foul. Joel with a chance at 50 here tonight. 17 for Vassell, 26 for Wemby as he sits on that minutes restriction. Maxey to Batum. Joel up, down, and back up for 47. He with a dozen tonight. Tobias with a dozen. Joel with 43. Wembanyama on him. Embiid, 45 from the elbow.
5 of 8, 14 points, 2 of 4 from long range. Nice ducking.
Down to Joel, no good on the first try, no good on the second. Third time to charm for Embiid. Playing up to the competition tonight. He averages 19.9 points per game. He's already got 24 in his first 16 minutes. Embiid, a couple of fakes, and the finish. Harris, back to Joel. Embiid just inside the free throw line, making 38 for 21. Again, Sixers playing with a very short bench tonight, but because of this guy, it hasn't mattered. Embiid dispatching Victor and jamming it down for the Sixers' all-time franchise record of 68 points in a game. Chance at 70. Embiid, coast to coast. see one dude attempting shots from here on out. Joel Embiid, 65! Joel wants more. Giannis with the NBA season high of 64. Joel with 61. Make it 63!
I will be